What's up, guys? Pepsi48 from Twitch TV here, and I'm here to talk about the Tritton Warheads. Just recently got them. I needed a gaming headset because the Charcaras from Razer don't quite cut it. But I wish I had the Astro A40's and the A50's, the 2013 editions, to compare. But I'll just do it over the internet from reviews and whatnot. First thing you guys need to realize. This headset, I would say the wires, completely wireless chat, no wires, so it beats the A40's and it beats the Tangos, because the Tangos, they are wireless, their chat is wireless, but the Tangos have a little thing you plug into your controller, and that will deplete your controller's battery life within a day or two, because it uses so much power. It needs to be, it needs to be used. So that's where it's going to come from, is this controller. So in terms of battery length, from the controller and these, the battery themselves is pretty awesome, because the wires go from, there's only just two wires. One is from the Xbox and the other one is just powering it, and everything else is done wirelessly. That's the battery right there. It's pretty awesome. It's a standard lithium battery from Tritton. Snaps on in here, with all magnets in its glory. There it is. Okay. Yep, but they are kind of heavy, because they're heavy. These huge earmuffs. But that's okay, I guess. But for those long hours of durations of gaming, you're gonna want different headset pretty much, because these weigh down a lot on your head, and they suction to your ears. They go over your ears, but they suction to them. So you can see this leather right here. They literally suction cup around your ears, which makes this area really, it gives you a headache. And I had to, kind of push these down a little bit. They come down kind of far, but then that's how far they go down. They don't go down any farther. So if your head is bigger than, let's say, this, which I don't think so, and I don't honestly think so, but if it's bigger than this, these won't fit. So they only come down maybe 3/4 of an inch, both sides. Yeah, probably not even a half an inch to come down. But as far as weight is, they're gonna hurt your head either way. These are the Maglodons from Razer, and they work perfectly. They have perfect comfort. They have a cool microphone, and this is their little mix amp thingy, I guess you can call it. They control everything else, but that's it. That's for the PC though. This is for the Xbox. The mic is completely detachable, but I'm not going to attach it because it was hard putting it on, and I'm not too sure why it was hard putting it on. The A40's though, all you gotta do is plug them in. That's it. These, I kind of have to wrench them back and forth. So, whatever. The mute function, the mute button is right here on the side. That little button, I'll press and hold it for the LED to light up. The power button is on the inside of this cup, this ear cup. Swivels. Oh, it really swivels way back there. Holy cow. And yep, they do swivel, so that's pretty cool. They go in and out. 7.1, 5.8 gigahertz. $230. I thought they were going to be a little bit cooler. Audio on these, standard. That's where I'm going to put it at. Standard. They have 3 presets, or equalizers, one for movies, one for games, one for music. Another thing you have to realize, sometimes it'll go dead for no reason. The bass will go dead, and these will go dead. All you gotta do is hit the power button again. But first off, they shouldn't go dead. So that's that. It kind of squished the power thing here. I'm thinking about returning these and just getting the A40's because everybody's wearing their A40's. Yeah, everybody is. Nobody's really wearing these. And I'm starting to see why. They are completely wireless, and I don't like wires running across my lap because I'm at an awkward angle right now. As you can see, I'm sitting on my couch. It doesn't turn. So I gotta look this way, to sit like this, look like that. That's how I game like this. So these are kind of cool for being wireless, getting up, getting a Mountain Dew, and coming on back here. Weight, no. As far as suctioning up your cup, or suctioning up your cup, the cup suctioning your ear in here, making your ear sweaty. Ow. It's leather, so it's hard. It's kind of hard on your head, which makes you get a headache after like 8 or so hours of gameplay. If you're playing 8 or hours, take a break or whatever. But these on my head, they felt like it was some kind of pressure on this side, where your head kind of curves in, right in this area, right behind the eyes. That's where I was getting the headache from, and it was because of this part right here. It comes into, it just suctions your whole head. So after a few hours of gaming, your brain wonders where your ears are, and it's not really good to hear only an inch away from your head. That's not so great. A lot of gamers don't realize that, but it's not good to only hear an inch away, because it cancels the outside world. These cancel pretty good. These don't, but whatever. But as far as the A40's go, those have 2 wires that come from the mix amp to your hardware. One would go to your controller, so you'd be playing like this, and you have your amp like that. So, and then they'd be connecting like that. And then there'd be one coming from your headset to the mix amp. So you got 2 wires. 2 wires. One from your head controller, one from your headset. But that's good, because then you don't have to worry about batteries. These already come with 2 batteries, though. These come with 2 batteries, so these beat the battery life by far any other headset. If your problem is batteries, get these. Once you get them, you can't play with them for at least 4 hours, because the batteries will have to charge, obviously. But if you get the A40's, plug and play. Plug and play. But yep, these as far as button assignment on the headset is terrible. I tried adjusting, and I started syncing my headset again because I held this button right here. These gray buttons on the side, this isn't the equalizer. This one is just to sync it, and you only need to press this once, and that's when you get it to sync to your base, to sync to your Xbox, whatever. You can control. It's called SVM. It's right here, right there. Focus in, whatever. If you push this down, you'll hear yourself in your headset. You'll hear yourself in your headset. Stupid. And up and down is just like the volume of other people that are talking, which is okay, sure. Over here you have the how much you hear. Do you want to hear a lot, or you want to hear nothing? And you can push it down to mute. So the problem with that is, when you push it up, you hear a lot of footsteps. But when you fire your gun, it sounds like a goddamn really loud in your ears, and it's actually quite annoying. But yeah, button assignment is terrible on this, because you try to adjust it and you're holding down something while you're trying to adjust it, and you hold it down for at least half a second. It'll change your equalizer. It'll change your sync to like a whatever. But no, if you're going to buy the Warheads, look at the A40's. Look at them, and you'll decide right there. All the features are there, except for the only thing that these beat. There's 2 categories where the Trittons are better than any other headset. That is 1, battery life, but with the Astro A40's, they go from the headset to the mix amp. They don't use batteries. You don't have to have batteries. Mix amp is the battery, and that's plugged through your console, which is always going to be on. Hopefully. Otherwise, you're sitting at a black screen and trying to game. Doesn't work. But as far as wires go, these beat out every headset. Wires beat. Battery beat. So if your problem is either you're spending too much on batteries, get these. If your problem is you're spending too many times, you're getting up, maybe you go to the bathroom, get something to eat, these beat those. Any of the Astros, the Trail Beaches, they're going to use wires. Except for the Tangos, they don't use wires, but then again, they're not going to beat them in battery length or battery life, excuse me, because you're going to have to use the double A's to put in the back of your controller. These, as you can see, nothing is attached to this controller. It is pink. Yes, I don't swing like that. This is just like this because I don't. Mine's broke. Anyways, yep, battery length, definitely these. They go for 12 hours for each battery, 4-hour recharge time. But yeah, if you're just looking for comfortability, probably go with the Tangos or the A40's or the A50's. These barely have anything on them as far as comfort to your head. Look at this. I'm going to do this right here. Look at this. This is how tough it is. That's it. That's how far they go down on your head. I mean, that's how much cushion is on your head. Not anything spectacular. Like this is my head. This is my thumb, just resting on it, and then this is me pushing up. That's how high it goes. That's it. So if you're looking for comfortability, don't buy these. Don't get a headache. You'll get a headache for these for sure. And to show you what they look like on my head, here we go. Yeah. Oh God. So, as you can see, it's hard to hear the outside world with these, definitely. That's what they look like. They look, ow. They're actually hurting right there for a few seconds. Hurt my right ear. That's pretty cool. And at times you will get segregated from your head, and that all you gotta do is do like this. Just kind of pull them out so that you can hear and connect to your brain, and they stay like that until you put them back. But no, these are just wireless is awesome. You got to mute the mic, but with the actual A40's, to mute the mic, all you gotta do is flip it up, and it automatically mutes it. But then again, that might be a hassle problem. All you gotta do, press this for 2 seconds. That's it. Turn them on. Okay, so you can see the little red LED. It is on. In order to mute it, not even half a second, and it's muted. So turn it off to be muted. That's easier, in my opinion, to mute yourself. Push down these back buttons. Once again, if you're trying to maneuver it, you'll probably end up pushing these gray buttons here. Problem? Yes, of course it is. But as far as little ports to put on the connect to your anything, there's nothing on the bottom here to connect to. Nothing. So that's my review. Pretty much, if you like Trittons, go with the Pros, 720 Pros or 700 Pros, because they probably have a little bit more comfort. As far as these, though, probably going to return them, just out of the fact that the A40's have just a little bit better everything, except for the wires. I'm not looking forward to the wires going from my controller to the mix amp, going from the headset to the mix amp. Not looking forward to it. But I do what I do. Just because I love the game. And once again, if you're a live streamer like me, the cool thing is, with the A40's, their mix amp will probably look something. It's not gonna look like this. It's gonna look like what it looks like is what it is. It's gonna have 3 or 4 ports at the bottom here. One is for live streamers, so people like me, PeptiDude48. You can plug this in. It says stream right there. You plug the wire in here and plug it in wherever else it goes. The only problem is I'm not too sure where it would go. Either go to your capture card, or go to your actual computer, your onboard audio system, and your sound card. I don't know where it would go, but if you bought them and you're a live streamer, I'm pretty sure there'd be a little section that said how this works. It's 3.5mm jack, and I'm pretty sure you need to buy that. It's about $6. 3.5mm jack. But yep, that's because when I live stream, I have to have my headset right here in front of me with the microphone kind of tilted up at me, so that whenever I talk to my gamer friends, you'll hear them, but you're not going to hear my voice if this isn't on. So I gotta use 2 headsets in order to communicate with the outside world, pretty much. One through Xbox, one through the Twitch TV. But with the Astro A40's, because they are built for 3 different things: PS3, Xbox, PC. You connect the 3.5mm jack streaming outlet to your whatever else it goes to, and then instead of having a second microphone for your PC people, all I hear is what you say out of your first microphone. So they'll hear who you're talking to, and then they'll hear the microphone. You don't have to have another, like a Blue Yeti. You don't have to use a Blue Yeti if you want to talk to your Twitch people. Don't have to use one. Just, that's better in my opinion. So, the wires is going to be a huge problem, but then again, it eliminates the need for batteries for the Astros. This goes, it's a plug and play. Plug, play. And then it goes to the controller too, so probably have to leave my couch to the right, not to the left like I normally do. But anyways, thanks for viewing. This is my review on the Turtle Beach Tangos. More importantly, the Tritton Warheads and the Astro A40's 2013, hands down, A40's. Make sure the 2013 though, because then they have that the plug that comes out. If you get the 2012s or any other year, they're not going to be able to come out. If you try and yank them out, you're going to ruin everything. But yep, as far as comfortability, no. Wires, yes. Battery life, yes. Audio, it's basic audio. It's Dolby Digital surround sound, but it's not really Dolby Digital surround sound. It doesn't feel like you're actually in the game like you would if you were wearing a Turtle Beach or an A40. So, audio, no. Astro A40, yes. Turtle Beach is yes. It's completely your decision. They're all around the same price, $300. Astro A40's is a 250s. But yep, thanks for viewing, guys. Come and follow me on Twitch. Twitch TV/PepsiDude48. Could always use another follower. Well, I'm on MLG Team Devious, DVUS. Very catchy, yes, I know. Yes, awesome. Well, if you go to my stream, you can also follow me on Twitter. There's a little link to it in my little description. At 150 followers, I will be part of Extreme Gamers on Twitch. That's pretty cool. That should get me into the mainstream. And hopefully one day I'll be able to take on Optic Gaming with my peoples. Maybe one day. One day. But thanks for clicking on me. Hit that subscribe button as well on YouTube. I don't have a subscriber yet, but I would really love one. Love one. Anyways, thanks, guys.